good morning, and welcome to another edition of Nails Are a Lifestyle. Today, we're out here in Owings Mills, Maryland, here to see Miss Kim Addison, the owner of Paint Me Beautiful Nail Studio. You guys stay tuned. We're about to get this great interview started.
Hey, welcome to Paint Me Beautiful.
Hi, Kim.
Hi, Selena.
Yes. All right, guys.
This is Salon Avenue. I rent out a suite here. This is available. So I guess the first time I'll show you is my personal room. Very small. That's all my nail supplies.
I got you, because I know you said you get ready to leave out here. You get ready to open up a nail supply store, right?
Yeah, so I'm stocking supplies and inventory.
Gotcha.
Very small room, just one perfect room.
Okay. How much longer do you think you're going to be over here?
I want to give myself maybe till like October.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Break room.
I never knew that even this salon suite was even back here.
Yes.
They did a great job
Yes.
making sure that you guys are comfortable
Yes.
and not just putting you in a box. How long have you been here total, though?
So I started here in 2017.
Wow. What?
Yes.
Just okay. They
Yes.
must be some good
Yes.
suite owners.
Salon Avenue is on by the car shirt. It's awesome.
Cool. All right, guys, and welcome to another edition of Nails Are a Lifestyle. Today we are here with Miss Kim Addison here at Paint Me Beautiful Nail Studio. Don't kill me, guys. All right. Listen, you guys, I am so proud of her and what she is about to do, what she has accomplished.
Yay.
So let's get into this interview, Miss Kim.
Yes.
All right, so tell us, how did you wind up at this studio? First, how did you wind up here?
Well, actually, and I think I briefly saw a little clip on Yessie's page. So I started out here with her. She was a mentor of mine so that's how I started. I started in an old salon that was actually in front of this building, and she shut down, and Yessie mentored me in 2017.
So was that a nail salon? Wait a minute, you said an old salon. Was it a nail salon?
It was a hair salon. It was an open space concept. So
Okay.
I was only nail tech. They had like a lash tech and like 4 stylists.
And where was this?
Like right on Doefield.
What was the name of it?
Jesus Christ.
Who was the owner?
Deanna.
Okay, no. So okay. No, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you came here, yeah.
Salon number 5. That was the name of the salon. Salon number 5.
Okay. How long you been doing nails overall though?
I started in 2016.
And you came here in 2017.
Yes, I started off actually doing mobile nails, and Deanna is a middle school, high school friend of mine, and she opened up a salon and asked me to work there. So I worked there until she shut down the salon and came here with Yessie.
All right, so I know a lot of so you started in the salon, then you came here. So how was your experience like working in a salon suite? Did you already have clientele?
Yeah, I did. So I don't know if I was the only one. I hate when people say I was the only one, but you don't really know. I was doing mobile nails at the time. So I had clients from DC, Virginia, Delaware, Pennsylvania.
You were going to their houses?
I was going to houses, all like traveling.
So how long did you do that? You didn't get burnt out?
Actually, yeah. So at the time, my son was 4.
Okay.
So I would put him on the bus in the morning, and he was like, "All right, see you tomorrow, Mom." Like I was hustling that, from the time I dropped him off on the bus to maybe like 1 a.m. in the morning, hustling.
Wait a minute. So did you feel like you were thinking about it now, right? Did you feel like you were charging accordingly for the travel time and all of that? Or it was just
y'all are going to laugh at me because Gratefully, I have a very supportive family. My mom was retired, so she was able to keep my son, and I had a lot of support. But I started off trading nail services for nail products. That's how I got
from who?
my clients. So actually, my clients to this day.
Okay,
yes.
Okay.
And I actually, if you want I'll send you the old posts and stuff where I was trading nail services for nail supplies. And actually, I got one of my clients who's still my client to this day, Miss Oli. She gave me my first $600 drill from Young Nails. She gave me like a big bulk of acrylic powder and monomer and everything. She ordered it off of me.
Now, were you in a suite then, or that was just when you were mobile?
That's when I was mobile.
So was it that you didn't want to purchase the products yourself, or like
I didn't have
financial?
It was a financial thing.
Okay.
I worked part-time like at UPS or something, if I recall right. But yeah, I worked part-time at UPS at night and then did nails during the day. So I didn't have too much expendable like nails. I read somewhere that nails is the most costly business to be in the beauty space. We have a lot of inventory and a lot of machines and equipment to buy.
Sometimes I think it starts to be a lot of unnecessary supplies as well, trying to keep up with supply and demand and trends. And but I feel like if you have your niche, I just feel like if you just stay there for a little bit, and not to say like you will be spending money, because I like quality products. Like I don't provide a cheap service. That's just not my thing. But I mean, I understand what you're saying though. I get it. So how long did you do the mobile services?
Maybe a year.
You got burnt out?
No, then Dee asked me to work in her salon. So
got you. Okay, so when you started working in the hair salon, did you already have clients, or
I did.
Her clients became your clients?
Both. So I had clients to this day that still support me from me doing mobile nails, and they follow me from there to here.
Got you. So who taught you how to do nails? Is this something you always wanted to do? Like, how did you get in it?
So honestly, I am a real bad tomboy. I play volleyball. I played a little bit of softball. I never really got my nails done. But whenever I did get my nails done, it was hard and difficult to find the salons that were able to do the designs that I wanted to do. So my last attempt, I had went to like 5-6 different salons this one Sunday. I think it was actually around this time of the year. And it was a real simple design. And I wanted my feet done. They weren't able to, I couldn't find nobody in Baltimore to do the design. And when I asked, I know this sounds petty, but like I would like my pedicure water like scorching hot. And I was like, can you make it hotter? He was like, no. I was like, yeah, no, this was the catalyst for me to like really go ahead and pursue, looking into doing nails. I didn't see anybody that looked like me doing nails. So I was like, this could be a cool space to be in.
Got you. Okay. And then you started and you fell in love with it.
So I went to nail tech school. There wasn't even a nail tech school here yet. I went to Gaithersburg. It was Aesthetic Institute of Cosmetology. Yeah. So
I think because the nail schools do come and go here. Sometimes they're combined inside of a hair program. Yeah.
I know Anne Arundel.
You're probably right. Probably right. Okay.
So I actually ended up going there with one of my high school mates too. She still does nails to this day too. Her name is Nails by Wit, so Whitney. Yeah.
What area is she in?
I want to say she's in Towson now. I'm not sure.
She work in the suite?
I think she got a salon, maybe.
Okay, Miss Wet. We got to see what she doing. We got Miss Wet. If you see this,
I love to shout out everybody. I love the community. Like
So do I.
The nail industry.
So do I. Now I know when we was walking around, you said that you had a bigger suite. You moved to a smaller one, and you said, so what you think is going to happen in October? You said you'll probably.
Oh, so right now I am having a series of events, workshops.
Okay.
My first one being in May, National Nail Tech Day. We're having a Ditch the Dust nail party for National Nail Tech Day. Is in Fells Point. And I'll continue to have like workshops, bringing nail artists from around the world to have workshops here, so I can raise the funds to open up a brick and mortar nail supply store here in Baltimore.
So what are they going to be doing in Fells Point? Like, what are they going to be doing?
So it's just food, games. You win prizes, giveaways, drinks. music, just like to relax, meet the other nail techs in the community. I'm a social person. I know a lot of people aren't as extroverted as I am, and they find it difficult to navigate the nail industry and find mentors. So I thought it would have been a cool place where nail techs got to meet each other. And
Got you.
yeah.
Now I know you said when Yessie was here, she was able to mentor you. Like, have you ever been in a space yet where you were able to mentor anybody? Like, anybody ever come and ask you, like, can you mentor me? Can you guide?
So yes. Now I will say, like, the nail industry is the nail. What am I trying to say? Mastering nails is a difficult skill. I would say, like, even now I've changed my techniques and stuff like that, and there are a lot of different. Now you got the gel X nails, you got dip, you got acrylic, you got structured gels, different ways to apply nails, and that can be overwhelming for people and while trying to gain clientele.
Right.
So a lot of people don't stick with it. They don't have the hustle in them. So people come and go in the industry. So I've mentored a couple of people, but a lot of people don't stay long.
And sometimes I think that people will also just look like on YouTube. They'll learn a couple of techniques and be like, you know what, I can do this. And you're right. That part is, you might be artistic enough to do nails, but nails is definitely a business, and you have to treat it as such. So tell us a little bit more about, because you said you were trying to get the funds for a brick and mortar. So do you already have a store already, and you're just trying to transition over to brick and mortar? So tell us about that.
So right now I'm in the stage of acquiring nail products. I'm gonna start off online.
Okay.
And that the nail industry party in May is going to be kind of like a little soft launch, nothing too big, where I'll start selling. People can come here to pick up supplies until I get the brick and mortar store. And at those workshops that I'm having, you'll be able to purchase supplies there as well.
So are you currently selling supplies online yet, or you're waiting until
I'm waiting until you can see the products. You can go on pnbnailsupply.com and see the nail products that I will offer. D&D Young Nails, Valentino, all that good stuff. Yeah, I'm excited about it.
I like it.
Oh my God, and it's been a dream of mine since 2020. I've been
to have a nail supply
store.
How come? Like, what ignited that? Like, what do you think?
So I just really got tired of driving out Falls Church, Virginia. And so they moved it from Hyattsville. Now it's in Laurel, right? Nation Nail Supply. Then they put like a small one maybe like a year or two ago in Catonsville. It was a very small one. And I got tired of having to go here for crystals, having to go here for monomer, having to go here for powder and different stuff and designs and stuff.
But the one that's in Catonsville, some over there where Sweet Frog is.
Yes.
These little races over there. I don't like that.
I went, me and him, like, on a first name basis. Like, he's actually, once you get to know him, he's, quick story, my truck got towed over there because I had parked in a fire lane. I ran in and out. That's how quick, like, I left my phone on the dashboard and I ran in and I ran out. My car got towed. He took me to go get my car. Shut down the salon.
What's his name? I'm gonna go ahead and Ken. I'm gonna go ahead and apologize online for helping Miss Kim out in that situation. I'm gonna give you one more chance because you want to treat me a little bit better.
No, his attitude is, he needs to work on it. And also, when you go at different times, he may be open, he may be not. Like,
oh no.
Yeah, like, I've been there like 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, I got a client at 9:30. He's not, the salon, the store isn't open. I'll go there again. After that, I go do my client, come back at like 1 o'clock. He's still not there.
It's still not open.
I have videos of it in different times.
Tell him about himself?
I don't want to say tell him about himself. I think that no business is above criticism. But
absolutely, because customer service is everything. They're the one that's paying the bills.
And I know, like, his daughter, I don't want to put her name out there.
Right.
You know, I'm real personable. Like, I know his daughter, all that kind of stuff. So
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
He goes and pick up his daughter from school and then come back. So it might be shut, it might be closed. That's why. But still.
Yeah, that's bad business because, like, again, like, if you drove from East Baltimore to come over here and you're not open, that's literally that's bad business. So do you think so how much longer do you think you're going to physically do nails? Like, what's your plan for that?
when I open the store, I might be part-time. Because I'm still a mom. And I don't want to work myself. So running the nail supply. So I got to see what that looks like first.
Right.
But for now, I might start off like part-time and then work the store.
Don't you think, like, again, I know you say part-time because I wasn't expecting for you to say like you were just gonna quit it altogether, because it's like I'm thinking, don't you feel like you're gonna miss it?
Oh yeah, and I love my clients. Like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna miss doing nails, but I have a lot of goals and things to do. Like the nail supply store is just the beginning. Like I want to I want to be the Sephora and the Ulta of nail supplies. Like
you heard it first.
Yeah.
Yes, you heard it first. Yeah.
Yes, it is. So like when I started nails and reading people comments and stuff online, it's very difficult to navigate like finding reputable products. Even if you're trying to, I have a couple of friends. My other friend, Misha J, she does nails.
And where is she?
She is St. Paul or St.
No, but she's in Maryland.
Oh, she's in Baltimore.
Okay.
Yeah. I also went to high school with her. She started a nail line, and I was just thinking like, when Rihanna started Fenty, her goal was probably like, oh, I would like to sell my products in Sephora. Or, we don't have anything like that for nail supplies. Like in Young Nails, I mean, they're a prominent nail supply store. They had to hustle. Like I went to their, was it a 2-week? No, it was a 1-week workshop out in Anaheim.
That was a couple years ago. That was like what?
I did their class maybe 2017 or 18.
Because I was going to say, I don't even really say that. It sounded like they slowed down on their classes as well. What do you think?
Yeah, they had a facility. They had a whole facility and we got to tour their manufacturing center and everything.
So I really don't keep up with Young Nails now, but I definitely feel like it's changed since they went public, though. What do you think? As far as the supplies are concerned, like that.
I feel like they are the consistent, but now they have competition.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when hearing their story, they went around, so they had to carry their backpack and carry their products and go to different nail salons and try to sell their products that way. That's how they started off. But they didn't have a sort of like, oh, I dream of my products being in this store. So that's what I want to be for, compete, you buy reputable products.
What did you think about, so you was there for a week, like what did you think about that whole workshop experience?
Oh, it was awesome. Like it gave me the confidence.
Were you using their products then?
I still use their products.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love Young Nails. They are, like I said, they're consistent. They're a reputable company, and they are a staple. Yeah, I think they'll continue to be a staple.
That's what's up. So how many kids have you had? You just have one?
I just have a son.
Okay. You got time for more, or you just...
Oh my God.
Like...
if I had the time, do I want any more? I gotta find a man first.
This is something that I heard, because they say like every successful man is married and every successful female is single. Like I feel like if the woman is going to make a certain amount of money, she might be single, because most men that make money, they don't want a woman that makes like millionaire status.
I'm gonna dispel that. My sisters are really successful women, and they're both married.
They millionaires?
My one sister, she probably well on her way to be a millionaire. I know she has $1 million company.
But that's what I'm saying. But see, she already has her husband, right?
Yeah.
See, I mean, that's different. She already has him. But I'm just like, when you're there and then you're trying to look for somebody, it's a little different. The dating pool is a little different.
Yeah, I guess. I can see how that can be. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying that it's not possible.
I was actually just watching a podcast about it. And a lot of women lead with their success. I'm not one of those braggadocious.
Oh yeah, I don't feel that. People. And that's another thing, just like you said, because it does take a little bit of masculinity for a female to be able to gain a certain amount of success. But you have to know how to turn that off.
Yeah.
When you go home, ladies, if you're trying to get a man, you have to know how to turn that off. Okay.
Even in business, you can still lead and be feminine. Like, I love the way Deanna ran her salon. She wasn't like domineering.
Yeah, that's not what I mean.
But she definitely even Latasha, that owns this suite, she's very, very much so feminine, but she's very much...
She's firm. And that's, like... a lot of I think that's just the masculine women. They don't really know like how to turn it on and turn it off, and not being overly masculine, thinking that you have to curse at people and be like ultra aggressive.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to do all that.
I think also my upbringing really cultivated me to be the woman that I am. My mom was very soft, feminine, submissive, and my parents are married my entire life.
Gotcha.
Yep. So I come from a functional two-parent home with a masculine man. And
I'm happy that you was able to experience that, because that does play out like in the way that you maneuver through life and the lens that you see it through. That does have have an impact on it.
Yeah.
So I know, what was that? Maybe last week that you were talking about. I was talking to you about nail awards. So do you think that you're going to attend? Do you think you're going to exhibit with your products?
Absolutely. So I can't wait. It's actually my birthday weekend. My birthday is October 3rd. The Nail Excellence Awards is October 4th. And I was going to take a solo trip to maybe like Arizona or something, but I'm going to stay. Maybe do that the week prior or the week after.
Week after. Because I'm trying to tell you, just because of the event, like coming off the high of all that, getting your name out there, you know, with the brand and the people, like do it after for just a whole
reset, and celebrate,
Do that. Yeah. Okay. And don't forget that you can nominate yourself. Tell your clients they can also nominate you for Nail Supplier of the Year.
That's an award?
Yes.
What?
Kim, what have you been doing?
No, let me tell you. So I've been so engulfed in this, getting this nails up, like getting a website, getting some marketing, generating content, doing actual nails. Yes, I've been so busy. So I did see the advertising just keep popping up. And I finally decided to click on it. I was like, oh, okay. And a couple of people did tag me in some stuff, and I vaguely,
listen, I know it can be overwhelming when you're trying to handle already like what's on your plate. That's like why at night I have to organize my days, my week, what I'm gonna eat, when I'm gonna exercise, what I'm putting on, like what am I post, like all that. Because if not, you just gonna go off. Like,
and also having support in a team, like I'm finally at this point, like, oh, I cannot do this alone. So
I hope that so are you recruiting help? Like what?
So right now, so I do have one woman who's helping me. She's actually my client. She does marketing and content generating, and she's helping me out.
Okay, cool, because you shouldn't do it by yourself, because something is going to start to lack, or you just going to be given 20% here, energy, 20%. And we don't want that. I can tell this is your dream. Like, I just want you to have everything that your heart's desire.
No, thank you.
So since you've been here, or let's just say since you've been doing nails, period, has there ever been a time that made you say, you know what, I'm going to get out of here. I don't want to do this no more?
It's been a couple of times. One, we briefly talked about it. Like it took a little toll on my health, so I'm breaking out all over the place. Now my hands are ugly. And then it was like discovering new, like, so I had just started like learning like the Russian manicures. And if anybody does Russian manicures, it's a tedious kind of thing, and you don't want to really cut nobody. And I didn't add the time onto my services, like added that as a, like put more time so I can add that in onto a service. So I was running behind on all of my clients. I was like, oh my God, I'm so overwhelmed that everybody's. And if y'all have ever been in the weeds or been behind, and your next client is looking at you right there, like, when you going to finish? You going to hurry up? Like, it's very.
But never any like bad experiences. So what happened when COVID hit? Like, what were you doing? Like,
do I gotta say that?
What?
Because I was definitely doing nails at my house.
That's all the nail techs. Most of them were birthed during COVID. So
okay.
That's where they started from. A lot of these nail techs started.
Let me tell you the funny story about. So this lady, I was working. Granted, thank God I didn't have any crazy things happen to me. I sent my son up to, me and my mom lived in the same apartment complex. So I sent my son up there with her so he wasn't exposed to the clients that were coming in. I would disinfect stuff. And I would start like 8, finish like midnight. I was jamming during COVID. I was jamming, and this one lady, she had sent me a deposit, made the appointment, and that's another thing. I didn't have it automatically approved appointments then.
Oh wow!
So now it's like, no, I gotta accept it. But it approved her appointment, and I'm jamming throughout the day. I'm jamming. She just booked the appointment, set the deposit.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, you haven't responded to my messages all day, and I sent you my money. And if you don't send me my deposit back, I'm going to call the police. And you know you're not supposed to be running no nail business during COVID. I was like, dang, lady.
Was you scared?
I wasn't scared, no, but I was like, this is problems that I don't need. So here's your money. Go about your business.
Wow.
That was the only crazy thing that really happened.
Were you taking too long to answer her about the deposit or what?
She had, like I said, she had booked the appointment and automatically,
okay,
accepted her appointment.
Okay.
And I guess she had a few questions or something about nail services and all that kind of stuff. And I wasn't responding because I'm doing nails. That's another thing. Like nail techs, we work with our hands. We're not like hairstylists where I can set you on the dryer and then take a quick bite to eat and respond to some phone calls or something. No, I'm working with my hands.
I think they forget. And so you forgot that you were just here last week, right? And like if I constantly keep stopping every time my phone dings, that's going to be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
But when you text me, you want me to respond right away. And that's supposed to be a problem too.
Mm-hmm.
But I always say you do train your clients.
Yeah.
You do. You definitely do train your clients
Mm-hmm.
for the atmosphere that you want.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're looking into your present. We're looking into your future. You have great things coming.
Yeah.
As far as nails is concerned, are you still taking new clients?
I am taking new clients.
How are you taking new clients, Kim? When you said you could go part time.
That's one thing about me. I'm a workaholic, like real bad. I have one thing that I envy that a lot of these women in here have that I don't have is like organization. They had to tell me like, stop working 6 days a week. I was working 7 days a week, but football season came and I was like, well, I ain't missing football. So I just stopped working on Mondays. So Mondays and Sundays I have off.
Okay.
If you let me, I will work like all the time.
Okay, Miss Kim. Well, like you said, you get ready to get some help. So again, that's a good thing. So before we go, I want you to be able to tell some new and upcoming nail techs. Give them some advice. Please do not say, just keep going and stay motivated. You can't say that, but give them some sincere advice from the heart.
One bit, like you said earlier, nails is a business. Learn customer service. 2, get a mentor. Find somebody that you like, that do what you like and operate how you like and mimic that. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Like me, find your niche. Like me, my thing is a shape. You give me a good nail shape. I mean, I give you a good nail shape and color, I'm good. Some people that think is line work, some people that think is stones. Find it what it is that you like to do or want to do and do all the time and master it. So
all right, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, you have heard it first from Miss Kim at Paint Me Beautiful Nail Salon. You guys will see you at the 2025 Nail Excellence Awards.
Yes, can't wait.
We'll talk to you next week. See you later.
See you.